Yo, 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 yo. CTB, Chan Tuck Boxing. I'm your boy Jay Slay. What's up to him, man?
What's up, everybody? Remember to like, subscribe, hit the notification button, continue to comment, and let's keep this channel growing. We appreciate y'all. We love boxing and you love boxing.
That's a fact, for sure, for sure. This is where you get those delicious entrees for the boxing fans. What's on the menu today, bro?
We got some big fight announcements to talk about.
Yeah, we do. Today, we have a Ortiz Jr. and Hooker fight that's been promoted, and we have a Ramirez and Josh Taylor fight promoted. That's big news to both of us because we have debates going on with both fights, I believe. So we both looking forward to these fights. So which one you want to start off with? Really, you can't go wrong with any fight to me. We want to start with the closest, the one that's closest to us, or you want to start with the one that's farther out?
Let's start with the Ortiz and the Hooker fight since that's March the 20th.
Okay, let's start off with that one. A great fight. It's a great fight. If you never seen Ortiz Jr. or Maurice Hooker fight, you went for a really, really high speed chess, power in both hands tight, with one skilled boxer but the other. It's gonna be a real good fight. What's your thoughts on the fight, man? What's your thoughts on this fight? These young guns going at it.
I think both fights are going to be entertaining. That Ortiz and Hooker fight, their styles make for a very entertaining fight. Like, it's going to be fan friendly. I can tell you that. So I'm looking forward to it, man. And I'm glad that they announced it somewhat kind of late because now we only got a 2-week wait.
Yeah,
I'm really excited about that.
Yeah, I'm not mad at the short wait though. But we been knew that the fight was gonna happen. They've been negotiating for a long time about the fight, so I'm pretty sure they both been training for the fight. But they couldn't promote it yet until the dotted lines are signed and everything is good to go. But like you said, man, it's a high skill fight, man. I look forward to it. It's a real technical, grueling. It's gonna be a lot of punches thrown. I feel also it's gonna be middle of the ring action, man, which I love the most about boxing. So we're not gonna give our fight predictions yet. We're gonna lead at the fight week, but we'll break down each fighter and try to see what advantages each one have without trying to give it away who we picking to win. Sound like a good plan. That's a good plan right there. Let's start off with the speed advantage. Who you get the speed advantage to, and why?
To me, that's the easy one. I think it's Ortiz. I think Ortiz is I don't think he's no, I guess lightning fast fighter with hands too, but I think he's faster than Hooker is. So when it comes to speed, I'm gonna go with Ortiz with the speed.
I kind of agree with you, but I'll go a little step further. I think it's more explosiveness. I think he's more explosive than Hooker. While Hooker has speed also, I think the speed plus explosiveness that he have in both his hands and his feet, I feel that he does have the speed advantage over Hooker a little bit. All right, let's break down the technical advantage. Who you think are? No. Let's start with power. Let's do power. Who you think is the more power? Who has the most power in each punch? Who has the knockout power?
I think,
and why?
They both can punch, but Ortiz to me can punch a little bit harder than Hooker. But I think Hooker has had the better competition, so maybe. When you step up, your KO ratio tends to go down a little bit. So that could be it. But just from the eye test, I'm gonna say Ortiz has more power than Hooker.
I think you hit a nail on the coffin. I think Hooker's power has been tested with better competition. While both of them do have concussed power, I get a slight edge to Hooker because I seen him hurt stiffer competition than Ortiz. So we'll bump heads on that a little bit when we do our fight predictions later on next week.
We sure will.
And the technical advantage. Who you get the technical advantage to and why?
Ooh.
It's a tough question right there.
It is a tough question because I'm gonna tell you the thing about this. I think Hooker may be more technical, but Hooker has a bad habit of getting into like bar fights.
Yeah.
Where he get hit and then all his technical skills go out the window. Yeah. Like he has good reach. He can keep you on the outside, and he can fight good for 3 or 4 rounds. Then he get hit, bam, and all of a sudden he ready to fight. and all his technical skills go out the window. So I think Hooker is more technical, but Ortiz, because of him being more disciplined, he knows how to stay stay more technical. So I'm gonna call it even, because I think Hooker is more technical, but Ortiz, he's gonna be what he is. Hooker can be technical, and then next round come out fighting like he Ortiz Gotti. So, I go even.
I'm gonna give Maurice the edge. I'm gonna give him the slight edge. Like I said, it's kind of the same reason why, because of the competition. I think he had to bite down on some of them fights he was throwing that you talking about. He got hit. He had to bite down in those moments. I haven't seen Ortiz been technical against an opponent that had the same skill level as him. So until I see him can match wits with someone who's just equally smart and equally twitchy and equally adaptive than he is, then I'm gonna have to give it slight edge to the person with the experience. That's how I feel about that. But yeah, we're looking forward to that fight, man. It's gonna be a great fight coming in 2 weeks on March the 20th.
Let me ask you one more category.
What's that?
One more category. How about X Factor? Who has the X Factor in this fight?
That's a good question.
And why? And what is the X Factor?
Again, I might sound like a broken record when I say this, but I'm gonna go with the experience with Hooker. I think his experience is gonna be the X Factor. I think if he stay composed and stick to a game plan and only bite down when he needs to, I think that it should be the X Factor in his fight plan. What about you?
I'm gonna go with Hooker too, and the X Factor I'm gonna go with is grit. I know that Hooker got a lot of grit. I seen him in some tough fights, so I know when it come down to it, Ortiz gonna have to take it. It ain't gonna be easy. So I'm gonna go with the grit, because Ortiz haven't been in a shaky waters or been in a position where he's been in trouble or doubted himself. In this fight, it may happen. And some fighters, they look great, but when they put in a position where they're uncomfortable or things is not working the way they thought it will, sometimes they fall apart. So I'm curious how he gonna react when things don't go his way.
Yeah, I agree with you. You gotta see Ortiz. You gotta see that hunger gonna take him over the top. He's the young, hungry, trying to prove himself. Let's see who can keep the young gun off of him. But again, that fight is on DAZN on March 20th. We're looking forward to that fight. Can't wait. But there was another big fight announced. The top rank card on May 22nd. Ramirez and Taylor.
Woo!
This is going to be a great fight. It's hard to pick one in this fight to me personally. But we'll break it down how we did the last one without giving away our prediction. We'll wait closer to fight week, of course. But who you get a speed advantage to?
Speed advantage.
That's a tough one.
Josh Taylor. I'm gonna go with Josh Taylor as being slightly faster than Ramirez. I think Ramirez is more, like you said, the last fight we talked about. I think Ramirez is more explosive, but I think just pure speed, I'm gonna get advantage to Taylor.
I can see that. He does have the more explosive speed. I'm kind of with you though with Taylor. He has speed on both offense and defense. His twitchies are on another level sometimes. So I kind of gave it even just because I think both of those will cancel each other out. I think the explosiveness can catch a person who's twitchy, but sometimes the twitchy can keep the person explosive looking stupid. So I'm gonna call it even on the speed. Punching power. Who do you think has the better punching power and why?
Ramirez. Josh Taylor got popped too, but he's kind of more of a accumulation of punches. He kind of beats you up. With Ramirez, he can hit you with one punch and kind of just put you on wobbly legs. I didn't see it happen. I seen it, like you said, I seen it with Hooker, the guy we was talking about. So for me, just the pop from just a punch, Ramirez. So I'm gonna go with him. How about you?
I agree with you. Ramirez get the edge to me on that one. Like you said, Josh Taylor has to outbox you. He has like the outbox you, catch you with a sharp punch type power. Ramirez had that. I'm throwing this and hit you with it. You might go stinky leg in here type power. So yeah, I'm gonna give him the slight edge on that. What was the other one? Skill advantage, skill factor.
Technical. Who's more
Technical factor. I'm gonna start writing these skills down so we can remember next time for all our fight downs. But yeah, who you get the skill advantage to? Who you get
for skill and being more technical, Josh Taylor. He's one of my favorite fighters when it comes to just technical skills. I think he's the truth. So Ramirez, I think he's tough, but I think when it comes to just being technical, Josh Taylor on a whole nother level from the technical skill point. So that's what I'm gonna go with.
Yeah, I agree with you, man. It's Josh Taylor easily to me. Defense, the offense, the way he changed angles on people. I mean, he's a beautiful boxer. He got a beautiful jab. Not taking that away from Ramirez. He has a beautiful jab also. He has skill. But I think, like you said, I think Josh Taylor is probably one of the top most technical fighters in the game right now, hands down. So at least top 10 when it comes to technical. So yeah, I'm gonna give him the slight edge also. X factor. Who has the X factor in this fight? Or the bigger X factor in this fight, and why?
I'm gonna go with Josh Taylor, and the X factor I'm gonna choose is confidence. To me, Josh Taylor just comes off as a confidence fighter. He's sure himself. Like he know he a star. He know what he is. Ramirez, I know he knows that he's good, but I ain't saying he doubt himself. But with Josh Taylor, he just come off of me as a guy that just know like he belong. Where he at, he belong. So I think sometimes when you get in a big fight like that, he's gonna be a lot more comfortable and mature himself than Ramirez is. How about you?
I can see that, but I'm gonna get the X factor to Ramirez, and it's gonna be punching power. Like you said, Taylor does have the skill to outbox him, kind of make him look foolish if he can. But like I said, Ramirez had the power to make him go stinky leg in there. So that Josh Taylor won't have to be on his toes constantly, because Ramirez gonna be looking for that big punch, whether to the body or the head. He really gonna be looking for that shot, because he know he probably won't be able to win that boxing match with him. He's not gonna win no jab battle with him. So I'm gonna get a power advantage not power. I'm gonna get an X factor advantage to Ramirez with the punch power. But yeah, that's our show, man. We got some good fights looking up. Oh, I gotta break it down. That was on top. It's a top rank card again. It's on May 22nd. Looking forward to it. We got some good fights coming up, man. I love this game. I love boxing, man. I can talk about this shit all day, man. But yeah, man, it's our closing, man. Let us know how we did. Let us know what fight you're looking most forward to. Let us know who you got winning in each fight. Let us know who you get X factors to in each fight. Let us know who you want to see them fight next. Like I said, we saving all fight predictions till fight week. So don't let us know your fight prediction quite yet. Trying to hold off on those a little bit. But other than that, man, let's cut them out of here, man.
All right, everybody. Let's continue to help this channel grow. Let's subscribe. Let's get the word out. We true boxing fans. We love boxing. You love boxing. And most of all, peace and love. We out.